Well, welcome back. It's the Tee Up with Brent Lale. And Brent, the London Knights are climbing the standings and they're hitting the road for a 3-game trip starting up north.
Yeah, the Grinch is in town at Canada Life Place, so that means London heads east starting in North Bay tomorrow night.
He wheel in across the line. Here's a chance. Wassilyn shooting. He scores!
The team's in first place, and that's the biggest part of it. The team's winning games, and that's what the Hunters love to do. And I'm glad I could be here while we're winning games.
With a 7-3 record in their last 10, they've taken over top spot in the Midwest Division. Their winning ways have coincided with the acquisition of Braidy Wassilyn from Niagara. 6 goals, 11 points in 9 games with London.
He's got a gift out there. He's very good with the puck, can see layers in that defensive zone. He's been everything that we hoped he would be. His hockey sense is outstanding. It looks like he's playing a video game. He knows where all 9 other guys on the ice are. He makes guys better. You want to play with him.
I could be as happy as I could with my personal play, but I do have to say I've had some great passes from Sam O'Reilly, and Benny's had set me up quite well. It's easy to be great when the guys around you are great.
Now, it's been a special couple days of celebrating for a London football player.
Yeah, Zach Fry tells me he hasn't slept much in the past 2 nights. The offensive lineman won the Grey Cup with the Riders and went to the massive parade yesterday.
It's just a sea of green. Everyone's wearing green. You see all the jerseys. Everyone's just a super fan over here, and it really is the best place to play in the CFL.
The 25-year-old has been an offensive lineman with the Riders since 2022. He was the 6th man during the Grey Cup and was in for a couple of touchdown runs and played the final 10 snaps after a fellow offensive lineman went down with injury. His parents and his brother, seen there, went all the way to Winnipeg for the big game.
It still kind of doesn't feel real. I know. I remember waking up the day after, and it kind of felt like we still had another game to play, another week to play. But it's the season's over. It's a long season, and the coaching staff, the fans, the management, everything here is just so awesome. So it was a great year, and I can't wait to try to do it again.
Now it's the final week of the winter high school sports season, and Brent, multiple local teams are heading to ofsaa.
Yes, CCH will play in Monday's Western Bowl against Bishop Orion from Hamilton after the Crusaders won the city title.
No greater opportunity than the one staring us down this week.
It'll be really exciting. We going back there from last year. We got a really strong team this year. I'm working forward towards this all year. I watched a little bit of film on them, so should be good. A couple of the guys went down to the game. Should be pretty good.
Go.
They have a good running back, so I think our defense can stop them. And I think if we play anything like we did in the city championships on offense, get things moving in the air and running, I think we'll be fine.
As the Crusaders, for the 25th time in their school history, are TV Raw champions.
It's definitely exciting. A little bit of an emotional one, knowing it was our last one in high school. But knowing we still have one more game, I think that will be the more emotional one. It's really exciting.
And finally, Brent, a story from the hardwood, not unlike the classic 80s sports film Hoosiers.
Yeah, if you remember, Hickory High School won the championship with just 6 players. Well, the St. Joe's Rams out of St. Thomas are headed to AA ofsaa as the number 4 seed with a team comprised of just 2 seniors and 4 juniors. It's a Cinderella story out of St. Thomas.
We were calling them 6 strong.
The St. Joe's Rams, with 1 grade 12, 1 grade 11, and 4 grade 10s, are headed to ofsaa.
We're not going there just for the experience. We're going there to win some games.
We've been battling with injuries. We've lost some key players, but I feel like we're pretty close as a team and we just kind of round around each other.
The Rams destroyed their competition in the playoffs and at ofsaa. They are young, but talented.
Every one of the juniors that we have here is hardworking and they earn their spot on the team. And it's an interesting dynamic having our team captain also be a grade 11. So we're just a young team, and it's just an awesome experience to bring up all these new players to have the experience of ofsaa.
It's not step by step all the time. It always changes.
To add some depth at provincials, they've brought along 4 more juniors for the ride.
It's going to be great, yeah, instead of just 1 sub, it would be great.
This school has a long history of winning provincial championships, dominating for the span of a decade. But it's been 30 years since they brought home gold. This is their first appearance at the dance since 2011.
The 4 seed was a bit of a surprise to me, but the teams we played in tournaments were challenging for us. I think that was part of the reason we probably ended up being seeded 4th, is just because of the competition we've had this season.
The 4 seed has boosted their confidence, and it's given them a belief that the small but mighty group can repeat with those their parents' age did before them.
Go there to medal, like let's win this thing.
Brent Lale, CTV News.